So this is Hebrews 13 verse 5, and it says, keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Now, we are in a society where money for this world, money means you're worthy, basically. The more money you have, the more successful you are. And money can easily end up becoming an idol. Now, we see in the Bible, for example, Solomon, how money can be a good thing. There's when it comes to sometimes when it comes to teachings, there's one end of the spectrum and the other end of the spectrum, where people will focus too much on money, and where God will give you money, just keep praying, that sort of thing. That doesn't always happen, and that's the prosperity kind of churches that but can I just say that it's fine to teach that, but there's churches that they only just teach that. They literally only teach that. And then you get the other end of the spectrum where money is completely bad. And it's not bad because, as I said, God rewards people. God can reward you with finances, like he did with Solomon. But unfortunately, it's what you do with that money. So that money can become a good thing, but then it can also corrupt you as well. And as it says here, to keep free from the love of money and be content with what you have. And again, this kind of happens where we can be quite jealous of other people. Social media really does not help. Bear in mind, a lot of social media is false anyway. It's a false image that people are putting themselves online to make themselves look good. But as I said, that kind of thing stems from jealousy. Oh, that person has this car, I can't afford this car. Or this person has this massive house, I can't afford this house, a massive house. I only live in a tower block flat. That sort of thing can cause mental health issues as well, and it can cause us to sin as well, just to get what we want. But as it says here, that don't be content with what you haven't got, because God is with you. He will never leave you. All these things like money, items, that sort of thing, they can leave, but God will never leave you. And God is the only thing. He is literally the only thing that you need in your life is God. Then that is it. That's the only thing. The world likes us to think that you actually need this, you need that, with all the advertising you see and stuff. But actually, you don't need all that. You don't need all that. That doesn't give you happiness. That these things don't give you love. They're just objects. They don't give you love. They may give you temporary happiness, but it's not the true happiness that Jesus gives you. It's all just completely false. Just remember that Jesus is the only thing. Jesus is the only thing that you need, and he gives you love back. He gives you love. So it's a two-way relationship. I mean, it can be a one-way relationship if you don't accept Jesus. He still loves you, but as I said, it's a two-way relationship. You can't have a relationship with money. I mean, you may give love to money because it provides and it gets you all these expensive things, but money doesn't love you back. It's just an object. It's just a motionless object. Or if it becomes an idol, it's just an idol that doesn't give anything back, where Jesus fulfills everything that you need. He feels everything, and he loves you so much, and he's the only one that can give you true happiness.